Sorry again, guys. Had to cough. Okay, wait. Son was born to Benedicta the Unfaithful by Courtier and Egbert Chatenois. Ooh. Oh. Bastard. Peter, my kinsman, his wife, the husband of Benedicta the Unfaithful. Benedicta the Unfaithful apparently slept with Egbert Chatenois, my cousin, husband of Gisela von Greyers, so she's not going to be too happy about it. Oh boy. Intrigue in the court. Well, not much I can do about that. Gerhard Chatenois, no longer my marshal for some reason. I could make Heinrich the Duke of Luxembourg my marshal. Or I could make Gerhard, again, my marshal. Let's make Heinrich the marshal. He's a duke. I'd like to have him like me more. But I can't assign a job because he's leading troops. Don't lead troops anymore then, you doofus. Train troops in Lorraine. Meanwhile, I probably need to reassign who the leader of my army is. I can't! Split off special troops. Nope, I can't assign a new leader of the army. Of the center. I think what the hell? Not Gerhard, but who would I just make? Heinrich. Oh right, my nephew, and he's crazy. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have made him. Anyway, Heinrich was leading the center. But now he's not, because I told him to stop so that he could be my marshal and raise more reinforcements. So I can't assign a new center leader until defeat in the siege of trade posts Sticht. Fine, whatever. Little army of 510 marching around up there, huh? So anyway, my center either doesn't have a leader right now or has a leader of lesser abilities. Anyway. My liege, says Duke Tibaldo, may you live in harmony and contentment. Your demand is just. My scheming was obviously misdirected. I hope you'll find it in you to forgive me. Fine, I suppose. Okay, has this army met up yet? Where are you? What? Oh, you guys are going to be a while, aren't you? Okay. Okay, well, the siege of Bar-le-Duc is almost done, and then the rest of the sieges should go faster. Siege of Trento is almost complete, though. Holding in Galray under siege, fine. We'll deal with it. Ah! Victory in the siege of Bar-le-Duc. Very good. Now, this siege should go very fast. And the war score, goes up to 88. My liege, I have collected a tithe in Lorraine. The money should reach you together with this letter. Well done, Mayor Everard. A tithe of 70 gold is very much appreciated. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Okay, this army has marched and met up in Kempten. You're now going to... What the... Oh, yeah, you have to go around the... Okay, fine. Probably should have everybody meet up here, then. March this way. Oh, well. March around, it's going to take you a goddamn year to get there, but march around to Trento and relieve the siege there, or the occupied territory. Or maybe just siege in Aquilea, I suppose. No, I actually have everything in Aquilea. He hasn't successfully sieged anything yet. He's about to, though. Right. Defeat in the siege of Trento and the siege of the trade post of Galray. Doesn't really affect my war score too much. Sorry, blokes. I'm still kicking your asses. Now where are you going? Brescia. Good. That's actually a shorter march for me. Holding in Friesland is under siege. Fine. Oh, right. I want to combine these armies. Let's find some really, really, really good leaders. Like moderately good leaders. Count Peter of Santois. Boleslav, Prince of the Holy Roman Empire. And... Conrad, Duke of Baden. Here we go. Godspeed you all. Oh, where are you going? Mantua. Siege of Commercy is almost complete. Yay! Siege of Commercy is complete. Siege of Saint-Dizier begins. We have a war score of 95. We are about to kick this guy's ass. Ooh, look! The Mantuan army is... and the army of Baron Philip of Verona is attacking... Oh, and is going to kick the ass of the rebellion there. Duke Markwart of Austria has inherited Duchy of Austria and other titles from Prince Bocek of Bohemia. How do you like? You like me more, I think, than Prince Bocek did. Very good. Does that affect your vote at all? Duke Bocek of Austria. Okay. So, Duke Markwart. Defeat in the siege of Trade Post of Friesland. Oh, no, I'm crying. Don't know how that affects the vote, honestly. Favors Prince Moimir. Okay, it doesn't affect the vote at all because he's voting for the exact same dude. Fine. Martin favors Magnus. Holding in Friesland is under siege. Whatever. Okay, more wine. More wine. I'm pouring myself more wine. Drinking a beautiful Malbec this evening. It's very good. Back to my one true love, Malbec from Argentina. Okay, what's going on down here then? Aquilean peasant revolt has gotten its ass kicked. Lost control of Trento. You know what, just march to Trent then. He's not doing anything down here. I don't know what that guy's doing down there. So let's just take back Trent. What are you doing? I don't know what's going on down there. Whoa, what? Ehrenfried von Kirchberg has been elected the new Prince Mayor of the Great Republic of the Hansa. Okay. Fine. Died a maimed cripple. Okay. Wait a minute, what? They're both voting for each other. Duke Boleslav is voting for Prince Moimir, and Prince Moimir is voting for Duke Boleslav. Okay, that helps me out, actually, you guys. I don't know why you're doing that. Fine, I'm okay with it, but I don't know why you're doing it. Siege of Trento is going to be fast. Faster even than the Siege of Saint-Dizier, I think. And when we take back Saint-Dizier and Joinville, I think that should be the end of it. I can imprison all these bastards and end this damn war. And I'm still kicking it. 66 years old. Man, this is great. Well, apparently Filippo's imprisoned. Seeks to kill Wilhelm Udinen. Don't know who that is. Adolf von Schauenberg. Gottfried von Hohenstaufen. Duchess Elizabeth of Ferrara. Oh, I don't care, you guys. Why are you... Okay, fine. Don't know how he got imprisoned. I didn't see a message about it, but... Patrician Leonardo Diapiano. Thank you, Patrician Diapiano. Patrician Leonardo, I mean. Well done. Peasant revolt for Aquileia has ended. Kaiser Dietrich of the Holy Roman Empire won. Okay, why don't you guys then march down here and kick some ass, huh? Filippo is now in prison. I need to kill... Oh. Oh. To Kaiser the Great. Kaiser Dietrich. Oh, he said the Great. That buys him some brownie points. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. We offer you the safe release of Filippo for the modest sum of 10 gold. Well, he's at my prison now, so they're asking me to release him. They ask, and they're going to pay me 10 gold. I want to execute the dude, but I'll say okay. Oh, now I can... Oh, okay, wait. I paid 10 gold for them to release him? Now I can imprison him? That's funny. Okay, yeah, imprison his ass. Waiting his fate. Well, can I execute him? Nobody will care. Cost me 20 piety. Yep, I did it last time. When you revolt against the Kaiser, you pay with your life. 27 years old, you're gonna wish you'd lived longer than that. Filippo was executed. Ah, I had a vassal given a seat in the College of Cardinals. Very good. I can righteously imprison Peter, my kinsman. Oh. He's the leader of a plot. Will you end the plot, Peter? Good. Please do that. Wait, what was your... Ah, forget it. I was going to say, what was your plot, but I don't really care that much. March down there. Kick that army's ass. We're almost done here. 99%. It's been a long war. Excuse me. My liege, may you live in harmony and contentment. Your demand is just. My scheming was obviously misdirected. I hope you'll find it in you to forgive me. Peter, my kinsman, of course I forgive you. What am I doing here? Why don't you go down here? This war's going to be over by the time you can actually do anything, but fine. Oh, the Battle of Camarino. Yep, you guys are done. Doesn't increase my war score at all, for some reason. 5 prestige gained in battle. 2 points, 2/10 of a point of military technology. Okay, siege down there till it's all over. It'll be over here in a little bit. My liege, I have good news for my mission to Mans, says Philip, my court chaplain. During my visit to the court of Prince Archbishop Ota II of Franconia, I have filled his ears with poisonous slander and evil rumors about his spiritual leader. Their relation has been so thoroughly sabotaged that I foresee it is going to be anything but good from now on. Excellent. Now where does that put me? Actually, I since the new Pope is in town, don't really need you to worry about that anymore. Philip, why don't you actually go to... Where are you? Instead, let's send you to Bar. You can try to improve relations with Adam. Bishop Adam. To Bar. Nope. Did I do it? I didn't do it. To Bar. There we go. Come on. Siege of Joinville, 54%. Well, this is taking a little bit longer. Come on, 99%, dude, just give it up. I still have untouched old armies and holdings. Well, yeah. Doesn't mean I'm not whooping your ass, though. Ah. Killing a duke, huh? That, madame, I cannot abide. Especially the Duke of Baden, whose father was such a good friend of mine. You must end the plot, my dear. Oof, this has been a long war. And that Crown Authority faction keeps going up and down in power, doesn't it? Okay. Your Imperial Majesty, may you live in harmony and contentment. Your demand is just, says Countess Matilda of Lüneburg. My scheming was obviously misdirected. I hope you will find it in you to forgive me. Very well, you are forgiven. Siege is almost over. Siege is almost over. Do 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 do. Siege. Uh-oh. Don't care. Siege and war almost over. These bastards are gonna pay too. Ooh, these little sons of bitches. Victory in the siege of Joinville. I demand that you surrender. The Holy Roman Revolt League Independence War has ended. Kaiser Dietrich of the Holy Roman Empire, as he usually does, has won. Count Gottfried of Brabant has been imprisoned by Kaiser Dietrich. Grand Mayor Karl of Ancona has been imprisoned. Duke Arnulf II of Holland has been imprisoned. You don't goddamn say. Well, gentlemen, I'm afraid there's a price to be paid. First off, let's ransom the useless people. Gerberga. I can't even ransom Gerberga? Just release her. Whatever. Jan, I can ransom you. 25 gold. Yep, pay up, baby. Have to unpause now and consider. Faction? Oh, lower crown authorities back to 72%. Okay, fine. He's considering. He will pay for his own release. Very good. Now, can I execute these bastards? Viewed as tyrannical. Viewed as tyrannical. Viewed as tyrannical. They tried to revolt for their own independence. God damn it. Can I revoke their titles with impunity? Ah, here we go. This will lower Duke Arnulf II's opinion of you by 80. Since Duke Arnulf is a traitor, our vassals will not object. Duchy of Holland, eh? Or do I want another county, actually? No, I'll revoke the duchy. Which is huge at this point. Holy crap, look at that. Because I revoked the Duchy of Lower Lorraine and made it de jure, didn't I? Yeah, okay, so he got the de facto Duchy of Lower Lorraine. Oh, okay, okay. Yep. Taking that, baby. I can't kill you, so I'll just keep you in prison then. Gottfried. Ooh, you I would really like to kill. What kind of ransom would you pay? 70 gold? No. You'd pay 70. You'd pay 100. Ooh. 145, you say, huh? Well, Gottfried, I am revoking your title to Brabant. Sorry. And Carl. Oh, Carl. Boy. What do I want? I don't even know. I think I want Ancona. So now who's the... Wait. I'm not familiar with the whole duchy, with the Republic business. Duchy of Ancona. Okay, so I need to make... I should probably appoint a new Duke of Ancona. And a new Duke of Holland, for that matter. Duke of Holland should be somebody nowhere near Holland. You, Count Gotzlo. No. No, none of these bastards like me very much. You like me, okay? Count Adolf. Adolf. Nothing bad ever happened with an Adolf in a higher position of authority. You can have the Duchy of Holland. Okay. And as far as the Duchy of Ancona, Countess Sophia, no. Duke Tibaldo, you're not getting shit from me, Duke Tibaldo. Count Cristoforo. I want to count. I want to count, not a duke. Count Guiges. Count Siegmund. Heir to the County of Passau. No, that's no good. Ah. Your heir is a bishop, though. Oh, no. Court chaplain, not a bishop. Okay. I will grant you the landed title of... where is it? Duchy of Ancona. Okay. Now, the County of Brabant, I'm going to keep for myself. I am totally going to keep that for myself. What does that do for my retinue? 12K! Spend his money on the retinue right goddamn now. Yep. And yep. And holy crap, I can't believe I was not thinking about this the whole time, honestly. Yep. Yep. Just keep on trucking. Yep. Okay, I'm down to 200 gold now. I should probably take a break. Boy. That's nice. Whew. I was not thinking about my retinue at all, honestly. Okay, so now I can send home my armies, yes? All my wars are over. And what about you down here? Yes, you can stand down as well. Holy Roman Army. I don't know what that's about. Army of Prince Dietrich. Okay, what is this? New important decisions are available. Hold a grand tournament. Yes, I think it's time I held a grand tournament. Lose 200 gold. Oh, wait. No, actually, that will require all the gold that I have. That's a bad idea. I did just spend a lot of money on a retinue, and I should probably just wait. What the freaking hell? Who is this? A new great house has risen to the forefront of Spoletan politics under Patrician Nicholas of von Otakar. What in the freaking... What just happened? Is this something about me giving duchies to people? I don't know. Help! This looks like something from the Republic DLC, but I've never encountered this before, so... Okay, so Patrician Nicholas of Otakar, Patrician Karlman of Udilfing, Patrician Ernek of Orlamunda, Patrician Siegmund of Brunswick. Okay. Don't know what that means. Now, what's the voting situation like? Yes, 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 yes. My son is well loved. That's good. Adolf favors Dietrich. Excellent. Well, gang, it took a while, but everything is back as it should be. There are no wars. There are no young upstarts. We have our son back in the position of our heir. And we have actually spent a lot of gold on a retinue. Something I should have done earlier, probably. We have quite a lot of retinue cappage left to use, too. It didn't occur to me until just recently that I thought you could only do one of these types, and once you did it, you could not do it again. Obviously, though, you can just keep doing the heavy cavalry one over and 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 over again. I should have been doing that, so I'd have a huge retinue of just heavy cavalry. That's something I'll do going forward, though. So the rest of this 12k minus 4k, so about 8,000 soldiers from now on, I will just do heavy cavalry, I think, and then that'll make that retinue, when it's combined with another army, of course, pretty unstoppable. Just before the new year, which is when I will end the play session, Duke Lothar Udo V of Brandenburg, who loves me now and is voting for my son, said, "I wish to intercede on the behalf of one of your prisoners, Grand Mayor Karl of Spoleto. Surely a show of mercy would please all your vassals." Grand Mayor Karl was a member of the rebellion, but he's the one I am pissed off at the least. I'm pissed off at Gottfried, and I'm pissed off at Arnulf, honestly, because they're Germans. I can understand Karl. Well, can I? Can I understand Karl? No, he's German too. But he's down there in Italy. Yeah. Alright, since you voted for my son, Lothar Udo V, I will repay the favor and set Grand Mayor Karl free. You should consider carefully, though, Ludo friend! You should consider carefully, Lothar, whether this is the favor that you want me to fulfill, because after this I won't be as indulgent. Anyway, he's been set free. Very good. Happy New Year, everyone! Happy New Year! That's where we end the play session, which I think will take us into the new year, actually, in terms of how I'll break this on up into episodes. So, wow, that was a fantastic play session right there. A lot of crazy stuff happened, and we ended up right back where we started, pretty much. We didn't actually gain any territory there. We just took care of some house cleaning, but we got rid of some potential threats, which is good. And here's what the rest of the map looks like, you guys. Fatimid's holding strong down there. Almoravid, same thing. Seljuk still got that mass of territory there. India is India. Not even going to comment on that. Denmark has a pretty good chunk of Sweden. Norway has a pretty good chunk of Sweden. England is still England here in northern France as well. Braze is still its own thing. Ireland's still a bunch of little punks. Scotland's still there, though Norway has holdings in all over Scotland. Iceland is still Norwegian. Bunch of unconnected territories here in Eastern Europe and Russia. Poland has been carved into a little bit. I feel like it was more powerful recently. Hungary has been eaten up a little bit by the Byzantines, but still pretty impressive chunk of land there. Byzantine Empire is just falling fast to the ruin, and the Turks and the Arabs, the Muslims basically. Byzantine's not looking so hotsy-totsy, which kind of explains why they're moving into Europe more. And then up here, Cumania and Yugra, which looks more impressive than it is. Probably the same thing with the Seljuks. Looks more impressive than it is because the county-level territories here are just very large compared to, you know, Europe. Abul Hassan, that's new. Don't remember seeing that before. So that's the map, you guys, and that is this play session of Crusader Kings 2. This was a fun one. I like crushing enemies that are trying. It felt like there were some stakes, you know. There were people trying to take my empire from me, and for a long time, it wasn't clear that my heir was going to inherit. I had people rebelling for independence. It was a bit touch and go there, but we managed to pull it off. So I'm very excited about the next play session of Crusader Kings 2. Until then, I hope that you will, well, I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope you'll join me next time. Take care, everyone, and we will leave with this majestic theme playing behind us. Farewell, everyone, and once again, Happy New Year, and long live House Chatenois.